Hello, my beautiful soul family, my warriors of love. Welcome to the new moon ceremony. Michelle's here for the IG family. It's a small screen.
Very small.
And then we've got a bigger screen here on Facebook and YouTube. So happy new moon in Cancer.
Cancer.
How are you feeling?
Oh my goodness. I'm feeling, do you want to go there? Many feelings.
Never ask a Cancer how they're feeling. Or
I
always ask a Cancer if they're feeling.
Yeah, just to be clear, I'm not a Cancer.
Oh yeah,
Cancer.
our North Node is Cancer.
Cancer North Node, yeah. So quite a big part of our astrology, actually.
Yeah, so we'll feel our most fulfilled when we are embodying Cancer traits, which include nurturing self and others,
Feeling all spectrums of your emotions,
connecting to that sacred mother.
Yes, it is a divine mother.
Divine mother.
Yeah, divine mother.
Shout outs to Annalisa. This is the first time I heard that term.
Divine mother, yeah.
Divine mama.
Yeah, incredible astrologist that we know.
Yeah. And holding space holding.
Oh yeah, big time.
Holding space is another.
And just like creating, without even knowing it, creating a safe space, like a nurturing safe space, just to like, we've joked about this before, but when we were together, when we first started dating, I remember we'd come together and people would just like start expressing and sharing all these things. They're like, I've never shared this before, and I just want to feel so safe with you guys. And we're like, okay. And we didn't realize, but then we looked at our charts and we got it read, and someone said that together it's like we create a safe space. So
if we normally create sacred safe space, we together create super sacred safe space. And unintentionally, people are just like, wow, this energy's so safe. They'll just start opening up. And yeah. So can you move that incense stick? We've got some copal energy here, guys. From Mexico, beautiful Tulum. We're coming at you from beautiful Tulum, Mexico. This is a resin called copal. Copal, which they use. They use like sage.
Here?
Yeah, that'd be great. And so, yeah, our intention for today's new moon ceremony is to help you plant the seeds, set the intentions to help you manifest the things that you're desiring for the next 2 weeks and allowing them to come to fruition on our full moon, which is in 2 weeks. And new moon is a great time to set intentions, and we're going to do it intentional. We're going to intentionally set intentions. I love your laugh.
That was a laugh because I am also tired, so it's my tired laugh. It's like that was funny, but my body's tired. And now I'm really using the energy for this laugh.
There goes the energy. We'll get you some falafels. We found a falafel place in Tulum out of all places.
So good.
Authentic Middle Eastern falafels. Kiana, happy Soulful Wednesday, soul brother and soul sister. Thank you so much, Kiana. Thanks for being here with us.
I remember you were there on the last one as well. Yeah.
Okay, so intentions, the breakdown for today would be, the breakthrough for today would be to talk about astrologically what's happening with this new moon. If you got something to share, I've got something to share. And then we'll do the setting the intentions, planting the seeds, and we may do some music. The music last time didn't sound great because we don't have all the right technology, but we'll try it out. Please let us know genuinely if it sounds good or not. And then if so, Michelle can play her sound bowl. We can pull out a tarot card, call it a day. Keep it grooving and moving. Facebook user, if there's a link that says StreamYard, if you click on that link, it'll help me know who you are. But Facebook user, thank you for being here. You're both most certainly welcome. Thanks, Kiana. Please let us know what your zodiac sign is so we can celebrate anyone who's Cancer or has Cancer in their chart. Crickets. Just a few crickets that have Cancer in their chart. Oh, Josephine Pinocchiaro. Good to have you with us, Josephine. Thanks for being here, sister. Yeah, for some reason there's that extra link, but now I know it's you. But anyone who doesn't click the link, it shows up as Facebook user, so I might need you to tell me. Maybe just put J at the end. I'll know it's Josephine. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Aries, Kiana, fire. Watch out. Hello, Facebook user. I just did the spiel, so I'm not going to do it. It's like every time. So it sucks that I can't see. Love you both. Okay, it's still Josephine. Thank you so much, Josephine. All right, this week in astrology. In other news, this is taken from Cafe Astrology, and it says, "Why are you looking at me like that?"
Just love it in you, baby.
Let the mush begin.
Exactly. The kids.
The Cancer is mushy, and we are getting mushy together. This week in astrology, every Saturday includes the moon phases. Let's get right into it. This week in astrology, new moon occurs Tuesday. So technically it was yesterday, but we're doing it today. The new moon occurs in the cardinal water sign Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. So think just giant emotions.
So beautiful.
The new moon in Cancer. So famous Cancerians, I would say, is Princess Diana. Just watched her movie recently and just really inspired by how she used her fame to help people, and she would bring awareness to third world countries where there were mines and poverty and starvation. So it was her Cancerian way of using that part of her to nurture those in need. And she fell in love with a doctor that worked in a hospital, and she spent time volunteering in the hospital. So that's a good Cancer archetype if you want to, if you need someone to like help ground it. It's a good time to commit to personal goals that express the positive energies of the sign of the Crab. These include honoring our deepest, most irrational and intimate feelings, recognizing the sense of security and safety we derive from whatever it is we call home. Interesting, that was our last conversation about emotions, security, safety, and home. Allowing ourselves to accept support and offer support to others, accepting support from others, offering it to others, and starting a project aimed at improving our domestic lives or a major long-term venture. Interesting. I'm going to keep doing this throughout the call.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm speaking to you guys and I'm also trying to speak to Michelle about something we've been speaking about, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I very much know what you're thinking. Like it's
So now it's not like hidden.
It wasn't hidden because when you feel energy, it's not hidden.
It's not like subtle. Yeah. When an Aries is looking at you intently, there's no hidden energy. Even if nothing's expressed verbally, energetically, emotionally, it's very
it's very penetrating.
Those ram horns, they're just
super penetrating.
With this potent Cancer energy, we have the chance to make important changes in our lives that will benefit us well beyond this moon cycle. It's time to make some plans and set the stage for reaping the rewards from our new beginnings. As little or as big as they may be, in approximately 2 weeks' time after the full moon occurs, we might concentrate on new ways to enhance family life, domestic affairs, and to build up our feelings of security and safety. Because this new moon is tightly squared Jupiter, we should watch for overdoing, exaggerating, and misjudgment or false starts. Wow, and everything in the new moon chart is on the left side, pointing towards Aries.
Oh yeah, Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius.
Yes. This phase of the moon occurs at 70. Okay, I'm gonna skip that part. Skipping that part. And the sun in Cancer from June 21st. Yeah. So being in this Cancer season, Venus is in Gemini, Mars is in Aries. Ooh, Mars is in Aries. So Aries is ruled by Mars. We are self-protective and insular under this influence. Our attention turns to our nest, our families, homes, and anything that makes us feel at home, safe, and secure. Nurturing and caring for our loved ones and pet projects. Oh my God, yesterday I bought dog food to feed the dogs in the area.
Yeah.
that was a Cancerian move.
Oh, it was so sweet. And the dogs in the area, we were just kind of assumed that they weren't getting fed. And so Tarek went to go give him the treat, and he literally went, no.
It was a snobby dog that was not happy with my dog treats.
He was not. He was like, no. He smelt it and went,
Yeah, like, what do I look like, a dog?
Yeah.
That's the look he gave me.
It was also
So
like,
confused.
you're just going to feed me this? Like,
This
I'm used
crap?
to like caviar.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was spoiled.
Yeah.
Okay, Josephine, also an Aries. Hello. Leave it to the Aries to jump on the call and start all of this fast. Kiana, Josephine, and me, all Aries energy. 333 on my time. Okay,
when she looked at it, it was 333.
cool.
Yeah.
Great number.
Cool.
This is Kat, and yes, it was yesterday. Feeling waves of fear and sadness amplified. Hard to focus on the knee or now. Any guidance? So the question, Kat, is feeling waves of fear and sadness amplified.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to focus on the. You wrote knee. I'm guessing you meant now. The only guidance I would say about that is what can you do to bring yourself to the now? So if it's hard to be in the now, that means there's resistance to the now. That means is what part of me do I need to like be present with or listen with? On the new?
On the new, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hard to focus on the new stuff. Yeah. So we can't focus on the new stuff till the old stuff is addressed, is you're being present with it.
Yeah.
And for me, I go for my walks and I just, if I feel stuck in some area, I go, please, source, give me infinite opportunities to feel this is clear, there's movement, there's momentum, there's resolution. So whatever practice you need to do to honor it and give it the time and nurturing and healing that it needs so that you're able to move on. Do you have any advice, Michelle?
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. And that's exactly what I would say too, is it's calling for you to listen to that part until then that is heard, and then it naturally focuses on you. For me, for example, yesterday there was so much emotions coming up. Like I felt like waves of them, like I was just in the like you said, like in the ocean of this. And so I actually started to do my own ceremony, and then I started putting on some music and I danced. For me, it's movement. So I danced and I kept dancing with it. I cried, I got frustrated and every single thing. And I didn't create stories to it. So I just allowed it to be there and danced with it. And then after, for me, I felt really good because I just sat with the feeling of it and the energy, and then it can move.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love that idea of, I actually got inspired by you the last time, is giving yourself a ceremony instead of it being like, do this, do that. If you can say, I'm going to give myself a ceremony, then that ceremony could include 100 things or it could include one thing. So what are your go-tos? Last time I did it was dance, singing, kind of working out in a way, like just moving the energy.
Anything.
So
screaming like,
it out.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Thank you for sharing. Great advice, Michelle. Emotions run deep. We easily tune into the world of feelings. Note that we are more in tune with the moon while in the Cancer season. We may not want to grow up and face responsibilities or the outside world during this cycle. We should watch for dependence when we do better for ourselves otherwise. However, it's a robust transit for recognizing our needs for comfort, safety, and familiarity. We're inclined to form strong bonds and protect our loved ones. So this one's April 29th to May. I'm not going to go into that. June to July. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. The Venus will be in Gemini. Curiosity motivates us on romantic and social levels. Variety is the spice of life. Friendly, communicative, charming, and interesting. While it's a time when we can be animated and fun, we may also keep our distance on an emotional level. Attractions often begin with words, as we tend to bond more readily on a mental level, while Venus is in Gemini. Because Gemini is very heady, very about words, communication, and Venus is love, right? Attraction, passion. We're most attracted to mentally interesting people. Sometimes our curiosity leads us into relationships that we might not form otherwise. The shadow side of Gemini is fickleness or disinterest in profundity. Big words.
Yeah, very good.
Venus in Gemini is flirtatious, captivating, and adaptable. We ask questions and want to keep things light and lively. We do best when we're normally engaged, and our desire for variety is addressed. Social stimulation is appealing. Good fortune with transportation and communication can figure strongly. Let us know what stuck out for you in all of that. Michelle, you had something to share?
I follow this incredible woman astrologer in Australia.
Yeah, find your Gmail notifications.
As it popped up, Amy Leah, and I was just reading about what her share was with Cancer, and it was very much like new beginnings on how we can nurture and how we can nourish ourselves. So like Kat was saying, like, I feel like that's a beautiful gift to look at it as a nourishment for yourself. So if all these like sadness and fear is coming up, like it's valid and it's nourishing ourselves with that and listening to it. And it doesn't mean it's not uncomfortable. It's just really like allowing yourself to feel those emotions so that they can be heard, so that you can focus on the new. So it's nourishing, nurturing ourselves and others. And then also I loved how this one was like how we respect and honor the feminine. So for reclaiming and liberating the wild feminine that has been cast aside and repressed. And then so I felt like, even I noticed in myself when I read this morning, and yesterday I was like, oh my goodness, there was parts of my like feminine that was coming up, like to be heard, to be cleared, parts of me that I felt like I was like, whoa, is this mine? Like this stuff, like when there's a few things. So that stuck out. And then also this new moon is an invitation to set intentions for your home life, your family life. Wow. It's funny that we were talking about that today, and life behind closed doors. So for liberation and reclamation of the collective feminine.
And interesting that all that stuff's coming up in America with women's rights.
That's exactly what I felt.
Which I feel they're doing that to stir the pot and feed more.
But it's interesting that that's coming up because it's in us, right? It's a part
during the season of the Divine Mother.
This season, it's like
emotions.
Exactly. So
don't fall for it, guys. Don't feed it.
And then at the last part is a good time to tune into your body. So really listening to these parts of our body, what are calling, and send it love to our chest, into our stomach, and into our womb space for women. So really like sitting and taking a moment and taking deep breaths into these parts of our body, and just nurturing those parts and giving it love. And that's what Amy shared.
Beautiful. Just thank you for sharing. That really resonated. How did you guys feel about that? And just in all transparency, I was lying down ready to pass out before doing this call. And then I just remembered, that I just promised you guys I was going to do this. So I'm doing it imperfectly. With some yawns.
Oh, is that why I was
going to yawn?
Are you George? Yes. I was like, I'm just noticing the sweat, and I'm like, it's really warm in here though. We've got all the doors shut.
Okay, so I invite you guys to get your crystals, smudge, sage, essential oils, whatever you want to infuse your intentions with. I've got my secret treasure chest right here, and I'm wearing some of it as well. So just gather it up, and let's do a new moon intention setting process. And shouts out to Luke. Luke from Australia just graduated from the Infinity Healing Level 2 training. If any of you guys are interested, just email us at abundance@tariqbibi.com or support@tariqbibi.com. He was saying how he did this manifestation process, which is in the training. And then after he did it, he saw a shooting star and he felt it was connected to the manifestation process. So congrats, Luke, celebrating you, brother. And it just made me feel like, hey, I feel more people might be watching this who are wanting to be infinity healers. So please let us know and we'll make it happen. Kiana, any suggestion on what is causing heartburn and tightness in the stomach area? I mean, I was getting super bloated last night. I was even emotionally eating. the chips and stuff. I know, so I would say, what is the emotion like? So when Michelle went and kind of did a ritual for that, I kind of yesterday kind of gave in and just wanted to lie down and zone out. I was already exhausted to begin with, and on top of that, just feeling all these energies was a little much for me. So I give myself permission to zone out. So I was like trying to watch inspirational content that like would activate me instead of just numbing out. So I watched a really great documentary, which I highly recommend if anyone's aware of what's happening to missing children on our planet. It's called Trance.movie. One of my biggest heroes is in it, and she's survived the worst things you can imagine on our planet, and she's lived to share her story. So amazing. And out of that came her book, Transformation of America, just all the stuff. She's been face to face with the darkest experiences on our planet and is talking about it in this documentary, but also talking about it from a place of, look, I've been through the darkest, I'm on the other side, I'm still talking about it, and my story needs to be shared, and it's not just about me, because there's thousands and thousands that are still going through this right now. And she was able to connect how these dark people, like dark or the ego-minded people in our planet, how they mastered the art of understanding how to traumatize humanity. They've done it to individuals purposely, but they're also doing it to us on a massive scale. And so she was able to connect, like, hey, when September 11th happened, this is, strategic, and, cover the mask over your mouth, how that's what they would do to these kids when they were young. And that's a way of also psychologically suppressing someone from speaking their truth or disconnecting, because you don't see a smile, you don't see a facial expressions. It's easier to dehumanize them. Anyway, so much. I'll do a whole video on that. But
you were saying
that's what I did to watch, to like feed like some part of me that feels like I need to know what's going on the planet. And
that's what it was you were wanting to do for yourself.
Yeah. For me, I'm driven by inspiration, and when I hear a story like that, it just inspires me, as opposed to just numbing out and not. That gave me extra fire today to keep going. And in fact, it gave me this idea of creating a big why board, like a board that will have the word why, and then why, and it would be all these things on our planet. So it's like, if there's starvation, if there's, injustice to animals, to children, to women, to, just not dwelling on it, but finding a way to put it there so that gives me extra drive and kind of like extra fire, and some knowing that when I do what I do, maybe giving back through not-for-profits or whatever, or just through awareness, through content that I create, knowing that that's going to impact and create help in a little way, with those issues. There's a lot of heat coming out of here. That girl is on fire. That girl is on fire.
Yeah, Tarek always says that I have like, when my hand gets apparently really hot and I put my hand out, he's like, there's a lot of heat on your hand.
I'm already, my body's already super hot. And guess who showed up? Speaking of fire, Annalisa shows up with 4 fire emojis.
Yeah, fire. We just spoke about it.
Fire. We just gave you a shout out, Annalisa. Happy Cancer season. And there's a whole bunch of Aries here on the call on Facebook, but Annalisa's got both. She's got Aries moon, like Michelle.
Aries moon,
and a Cancer sun. So beautiful. Yeah. Okay, fire. Any suggestions? So I hope that answered the question. Is that what emotions are underneath that heartburn? What am I eating? Like today I spoke to Nirjarini and I was like, I'm not feeling my best. She's like, is your body alkaline? And I was like, no. So apple cider vinegar, lemon water, green juices, green vegetables.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things, and it's tuning in. That's the physical plane, and then like in the emotional, like what's happening, because emotions really do. I find especially the stomach area, like the emotions like can manifest a lot in the stomach and the digestive system. So tuning into like what you said, like emotions, mental and spiritual as well, like spiritual too. Just had a moment. Okay.
So just Kiana's message goes on if you want to read the rest.
Oh, the message goes on.
I know when I have had someone try using something on you, stop me, that happens. So black magic. So love is your most powerful protection.
Yeah,
we've had a bunch of people talk. Actually, just 2 days ago, we're talking to another Aries soul sister about black magic. Your love is. It's pure. Is your number one shield. Yeah. Yeah. But also take the time, like clear your space, close any and all portals, bring in some guides and angels, like do some extra stuff, do some smudging and saging, all of that. But let's integrate it into your intentions, Kiana. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so I invite you guys to bring your crystals in your hand and place them on your heart. Your oils, your crystals, whatever it is you want to charge. And we're going to infuse our intention so that when we wear this jewelry, when it's around our home, it's encoding and grounding in these intentions for us. So imagine us sitting in a circle on Mother Earth, sacred land, sacred energies. And imagine that in the middle of our circle is a powerful ball of light. And now imagine that we're able to place into this ball of light all our heart's intentions, all our physical intentions, sexual intentions, mental, spiritual, financial, for all areas in our life, so that we can experience infinite fulfillment on all levels. Imagine all those intentions get placed into this manifestation ball of light. And now bring to your awareness one area that you would like to manifest. One area. One clear intention. Try to be clear. Try to keep it easy for the universe to know what you're talking about. So bring that intention into your awareness. Place it into this ball of light. And now let's encode into our crystals, into this ball of light. Let's encode all the emotions that this intention brings us. So imagine that this intention already happened, and bring in all the feelings. How does it feel to have accomplished that intention? And we'll take a minute encoding all the emotions, starting now. Beautiful. And we're going to conclude by saying this or something greater, more than what I know to ask for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. And so it is. And allow this manifestation ball of light to be infused with the most powerful, potent manifestation energy in the universe. Let it expand and fill our entire auric field, entire home, city, country, planet. Let it explode and bless all beings in all space-time dimensions to receive all the things that their heart is desiring for them, and let that bless all of them and come back to us a billionfold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Clearing everything in the way of us being able to experience this intention and these desires, and encoding all that is needed. If it's focus, if it's awareness, if it's commitment, verbalizing it, prioritizing it, whatever is needed to make this happen. Give us all of that from within and from without. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
We often think we're funny.
Well, we literally, it's fun having someone who's born on the same year, because then you get all the 80s references, 90s references.
That's true. Yeah. It's true. Usually, like, I'm with people who are younger, and I'd make a comment, they're like, "Huh? I don't know what you're talking about."
Remember Ghostbusters?
It's so nice to have that.
Like what? Thank God for the remakes, because then the remakes, they'll get the new one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It gives us more time. Okay.
Beautiful. Let us know how you feel about that, and maybe we can test out the music. You feel inspired? Share some music medicine.
Yeah. Yes, I can definitely test it out. If you can let me know, please, because I didn't bring my other singing bowls out because last time it was like a warm, like really interesting sound.
Yeah.
So I've got this guy, and this might be okay. So just let me know. We'll do a test first.
Yeah.
And then moving forward, we'll test it out and work out the whole mic situation for next time, so that I can do like the sound ceremony. And it sounds good.
Yeah. And so there's two options for the audio here. Out of these two, we definitely want that. And then there's an echo cancellation.
Yeah. Echo cancellation.
Do not turn this off unless, so keep it on. We don't have okay.
Do not touch this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll try this quickly, and please let us know. Okay.
Hey, Mackenzie.
So this is just so you know what I'm playing. This is my small one I have. That's the throat chakra. So right here, expression, using your vocal expression, communication.
How is the sound?
Please, can you let us know how that sounds before I continue? Oh, sounds amazing. Great.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, so it must have been my other one then.
Okay. Excellent. Get ready to receive.
So this is so interesting. This is definitely going to give me a beautiful gift right now, because usually I have everything set up and I'm like, oh great, I'll have my whole thing for you. And the very fact that I've just picked out a couple of things is already asking me to just be like, this is it.
It's okay, Leah.
This is more than enough.
You are more than enough. Oh my God, she has a new instrument she bought for you guys.
I have a new instrument. I bought it here. It was handmade by someone here, and I'll play it as well. So just so you're aware, this is just like a mini sound ceremony. So if you would like to get comfortable seated or laying down, whatever you prefer, and just we'll take a moment, and what we will be doing, so also Kat, this will be helping you as well from a frequency point of view. So whatever's going on in your tummy, your heart, this will be helping move anything. So this, through sound, it will help. So even if I'm not physically there, through this, we will be able to move anything that is, like stagnant energy.
Shake it up.
So either in a comfortable seated position or laying down, just taking a moment. Taking a moment to land where you are. And together we will breathe 3 breaths together. So inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. And again, breathing in the life force into your belly, into your chest, your throat, And exhale, releasing and surrendering into this moment. And one more, breathing in, feeling that belly, stomach, heart. Exhale and releasing what no longer serves you. And just allowing yourself in the next 5 minutes or so to receive. Nurture yourself as we're in this beautiful season of Cancer. Allow yourself to open a little bit more and receive the medicine of sound. And feeling Mother Earth beneath you, even if you're sitting on a chair or laying down in a bed. Just feeling gravity pulling you down, anchoring you in, and feeling Mother Earth beneath you, holding you, supporting you, nurturing you in every single moment. And just remember that you are breathing, returning back into your body, feeling any sensations. Before we awaken, just taking a moment to tune into how you feel. To give yourself the gift of asking, how do I feel? And thanking your body, holding gratitude in your heart for your body that holds you every single day, in every single moment. And when you're ready, slowly awakening your body, however that looks, and coming back and meeting us into a seated position. And just knowing that you are enough. You are more than enough, exactly how you are.
'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
True.
Thank you, Michelle. That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
Michelle Teresa Ross.
You got it. That was a joke that I told him my middle name so many times that he forgot, and then now he says the full name, so I feel like it anchors it in.
What's mine?
Oh, you don't have one, but you said if you did have one,
Technically,
it would be
in
your
our
dad.
tradition, it is a middle name, but it is.
So I have to say with your accent too. So Tariq, Amr. Got to get it? Amr. Anise, Vivi.
Shout outs to the ancestors, pops and grandpops. Beautiful. Thank you. Please let us know how you experienced that, and know that the Leo does thrive on praises.
Some Leos.
Praise doesn't have to be feeding your ego.
I think more.
Like
I think what it is more just if the sound was good, it makes me so happy.
Like, I don't need anything to see now. Her other Leo side's like, I don't need anything from anyone.
I have Libra in my chart.
Okay,
so
but even just like. It's okay that I receive acknowledgments.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
That's all.
No, I definitely receive.
I know. Saying like.
I don't need to have it.
Like, yeah.
I don't need them. But
you're the best ever.
And it's beautiful.
You're my favorite sound healer on the
there
planet.
Goes Instagram.
What up, IG? Nothing happened.
How's your head, IG?
Little earthquake. Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we conclude?
Oh, a card.
Would you like to pull a card out for us?
I can pull a card out.
So the intention is that this card that we pull out, tarot card, is something that, what is the one thing that the universe would like us to know as a collective here on this call for this new moon for the next 2 weeks? Okay, we've got 3 of Pentacles. Can we show it?
Yeah, I can. And what we have here for only $19.95.
Kia ora, beautiful soul. Such a beautiful sound journey. Rebecca, remind me if we met in person. I love that. From New Zealand. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Do you want to read it? Three of Pentacles, the card we pulled out for ourselves is teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation. So much attitude.
Yeah, I feel like in the this is like, I don't know.
The Three of Pentacles shows a young stonemason working with his tools on a portion of the cathedral. I'm looking, what's up?
Annalisa's going,
Oh my God, Annalisa's gonna call me out again.
I love you.
Like, Tarek, Is there judgment in it, Annalisa?
No, I think, is there? I know I felt
Annalisa
it.
checked me last time. She was like, sounds like there's judgment there. And I've been like extra careful.
No, I feel like that came from a place of like that she was with us.
Okay.
Like we're and then she's
No, it was fire. Awesome. Thanks, Annalisa.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. All right, let's conclude this ceremony. Young stonemason working with his tools on a portion of a cathedral. In front of him, two architects hold the plans for the design. The soaring ceilings and intricate engravings signify that both parties are skilled in their respective crafts. Oh my God. So Annalisa, we meet up with Tone.
I say torn, but then it might be my accent.
Yeah, with the lady you connected us with.
Maybe you say Tan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she says the words way up. She said, "Oh my God, all hell, all heaven broke loose." That's what happened here.
Oh yeah, did that just?
Let me finish the story. While all this is happening, let me make sure the story gets finished. So she says "Way of the Heart," and then I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta send you my song "Way of the Heart." She's like, "Annalisa already sent it," so thanks for being a great fan. Michelle called you something else yesterday.
What, the Way of the Heart?
Like, she's your number one groupie. I'm like, no.
Oh, Annalisa, yes.
She meant to say fan.
Oh, I said you're groupie.
She's a fan of your music. She asked me to say groupie, and I was like, Michelle, do you know the difference between the two? The fan's actually a fan of music.
Yeah.
So anyways, Annalisa, thanks. She's a groupie too. Why not?
I'm a groupie, yeah.
We should get a hippie van and just like travel around like spiritual stuff.
Okay.
Cute. So yeah, thank you for sharing the music is what I was trying to say. I picked a random song from my five albums. I was like, I want to share Way of the Heart. She's like, already got it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Sweet.
Rebecca, we have not met in person. I've been following you on here for a few months. Well, thanks for being with us. Kia ora. I forgot how to say family in Maori. It'll come to me though. Takane. I can't remember. It must be an Aries thing because I did. It must be an Aries thing because I do that too. You do? Okay, so it's an Aries. It's the sound that the ram makes.
And I just roar. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So where were we?
We were reading we're finishing up with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So soaring ceilings and intricate engravings signify that both parties are skilled in their respective crafts. The stonemason appears to be discussing his progress so far with the architects. And even though he is less experienced, they value his opinion and specialist knowledge. Their body language insinuates that this young man is an essential contributor to the cathedral's completion. And the architects want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. Wow, that sounds lovely. Without the help of, so the stonemason couldn't build a cathedral without is there a summary of this?
I was thinking the same thing.
No summary.
Yes, because I don't know tarot
represents
very well.
the value of different ideas and levels of experience in collaboration.
Okay, collaboration. I'm pretending.
Yeah, so okay. The lion has awoken from her slumber. So yeah, like we're collaborating on things, and it's like there are things that I'm good at, there's things she's great at, and we can meet each other as levels of experiences to make this team effort work. The architects respect the specialized knowledge of the stonemason.
Yeah.
The stonemason appreciates the wisdom and experience of the architects. It's like if my masculine can honor and appreciate the feminine wisdom, and then the wisdom, and then the feminine can acknowledge, wow, look at, if we can, if we don't have to go, that's not how I do it. It was just the ego, like trying to, you got to do like how I do, I got to do. But if we can go, wow, I appreciate how the masculine's doing this, the feminine's doing this, within, without, I think that leads to good teamwork.
Yep, I agree.
They can come together to share their insight in a way that creates synergy and improves the finished product. There is no us and them. So it goes from me consciousness, and when you flip the M in me, flip it becomes we consciousness. I want to get that tattoo. It's gonna be my next tattoo. It's me and we.
Just like that?
Something like that.
Okay. You like a W and an M together.
And then an E to the left.
Oh, got it. Okay,
yeah. And the stonemason, okay, so we all appreciate, even though the backgrounds, experience levels are different, they can come together for the finished product. There's no us and them. It's from me consciousness to we consciousness. Each person has something to offer and is willing to learn from others involved in the project. Everyone is getting the job done collectively and contributes to the group through active listening and sharing. As you work on projects with others, acknowledge the value that each person brings to the table. I acknowledge the value that you bring to the table.
Thank you. I acknowledge the value you bring to the table too.
Thanks. So acknowledged. You'll also learn from each member of the team when you see his or her unique contribution. The Three of Pentacles, like the threes in other suits, marks the initial stages of implementation that follow the Ace's idea phase and the planning step of the two. You know what you want to create, you've laid out the plans, gathered your resources, and set to work. You may have already reached your first significant milestone. Of course, you are nowhere near the finish line yet, but you have got the ball rolling and making things happen. As you implement your plans, you will realize that you have the skills, capabilities, and resources you need to accomplish your objectives. See the Three of Pentacles as an encouragement that you're on the right track. You are competent at what you do. You are making progress. Keep going. Adequate preparation, management, and organization are also integral components of the Three of Pentacles. Preparation, management, organization. Did you crack your neck?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Through my breath.
That intense?
That was so much. I was like, woo! Yeah, as I breathe, I crack my neck. Yeah.
Achieving significant goals such as building a grand cathedral requires detailed planning. So this is very connected to the vision that we've been talking about: home, land. I've been calling community, getting together, getting the tribes together, soul family together to grow our own foods and grow our homes and our temple space, to do community events, support one another, and thrive during this time of unrest and like things are not sure. Like we're not sure how things are all going to unfold. Uncertainty.
Yeah, so lots of collab. It seems like this card is about collaborations, coming together. What else? Oh, I feel
Stop.
Like I'm summarizing. Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Stop. What?
Never say stop to Leo when she's on fire.
Yeah, I was trying to do a summary.
Next time I'll show up with like claw marks all over my face.
Oh dear.
Hey guys, so I'll be doing the full moon solo this time.
Oh dear.
I asked Michelle to let out her inner Aries the other day, and I was like, just punch me really hard on my right arm. Horrible. She wouldn't do it. her Leo was getting in the way.
And
I
my
was like-
Libra.
and her Libra, I was like, just your Aries is like fiery. It has no problems being in that warrior. But I'm like saying, just punch me in my arm.
No,
And
and I
then
was like, I
finally
feel
she's
like I'm
like,
contributing
"All right,
to something.
Fine, you want me to punch you?" And she just punched me, and I was like, "Oh!"
Apparently,
I thought it was gonna bruise, but
Apparently,
I
it
don't see bruise.
hurts.
It really hurt. I mean, she hit the third eye of my wolf, so it's not.
That wolf has been staring at me for ages.
She just punched his eyes out.
Oh, it was horrible.
Kiara. Oh
It
my
was
God,
horrible.
Kiara.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Astara.
Kiara.
Wow.
Just like, oh, so I will watch the replay. Okay, she's popping on.
So Kiara, we were just talking about your tiny home today.
Yeah, we actually were.
Not so tiny home.
Not so tiny. Yeah, it's not so tiny. It's quite
in my
big.
teepee. She's gonna watch the replay in her teepee.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Miss you, sis. Keep the music going, and yeah, looking forward to some collaboration. What spirit of the? What is it? What's the chorus?
Oh, I hear it. I hear your voice right now. Yeah, I hear her voice.
Spirit of the one, no, 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 no. Spirit of the one, no, 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 no.
I can hear it.
We're gonna do a music festival. We're gonna do so many online summits. Stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be great. So, in summary, this card therefore tells you to create a comprehensive plan and to follow a schedule. Now is when good project management will pay off. Thank you. Amen. So it is. So mote be. Ameen. Sadaqallah al-Azim. All of that in one. Ashe. I heard that one before.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your presence.
What did you guys think?
Oh yeah, this is the. What did you? Oh. Oof. Oh, it's like so powerful. Like at night, it's actually it's the sound of thunder. And the guy was telling me about it. He said that it's like infused as he's made it, like the gods of thunder. Yeah, and it's like I feel like as soon as I hear it, there was just so much stirring up inside of me. I don't know if you feel. Do you feel that? Yeah.
It's very powerful.
It's very powerful. Yeah.
All right, love you guys. Keep shining, keep thriving, doing what you love.
Tuning in, sending you love. Sending you love.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you.
If you guys want any support, join us for the retreat happening next month. It's going to be amazing. We got 5 healers, including yours truly. Just going to be joining us. We've got 5 amazing healers for the next retreat, sharing all their gifts. So stay tuned with us. Aroha Nui, beautiful soul. One now. Thank you, Rebecca. Aroha, I remember that word. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
It means love, right? And it's similar to aloha, which is way different. Yeah, in New Zealand they've got aroha.
It means love, right?
Which I believe means love.
Yes.
And then how similar it is to Hawaii, where aloha. And it means like love. To write a book. I mean,
it means so much more. Yeah.
Okay. I love you. Keep shining. If you guys need any support in your businesses to help make more money, reach more people, make a bigger difference, just go to tarkbeef.com, sign up there, and we will support you. If you guys haven't checked out my music, we've got 5 albums, and I'm going to post them on YouTube. I'm going to post the whole album so that when you hear it start to finish, because we notice we've got videos, but we don't have like a full 1-hour album. So we're going to put the whole album in one video so you can play and hear a whole album. And we'll put all 5 of them.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I'll maybe even put in my old poetry album that I've been hiding from you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Okay. See you guys. Bye. Bye.